Welcome, Star Wars
Oh, that
fans.
glare is killing us.
Is there a glare?
Yeah, with the windows.
Oh god. Yeah, we're not in our usual spot, but that's because we got a lot of different stuff to show off to you guys today. We're doing a Wookie through the years video today, and before we get into that, we got a few talking points that some of you guys get on today. It has come to my attention, thanks to a bunch of the accounts I follow on Instagram, that and I know here we've made our comments about how Rose is a terrible character, and she certainly is. But apparently the actress who plays Rose has also been getting horrible threats and harassments. She deleted all of her social media accounts, apparently.
Yeah.
And I just want to point out there that with all the commentary here, especially, it's all fun and games when you want to bash on a character, but actors and actresses are real people too, guys. I'm sure it's none of you doing it, but at the same time, there's a lot of people who don't like the characters, and that's fine. Leave it there. Leave it as the character. It's a movie. Like it or not, it's up to you. But leave the cast alone.
They're just doing their job. They're doing what the directors told them to do.
Exactly. I mean, you people bash on Hayden Christensen, you bash on Daniel Logan.
Not you people, not our audience. I would hope that.
A lot of people. Yeah, I don't mean you people. I just mean people in general. And, it's really not them. George just isn't very good at writing, and we can obviously see the results in episode 2 especially.
George doesn't have anything to do with...
It's the point I'm trying to make is leave them alone. If you're not doing it, great. You guys are the real MVPs. We love you guys. But this is really sad to see. But on another lighter note, if you guys are playing Battlefront 2, we're having some new content here very soon. We're getting the new solo stuff finally. I don't know what's taking them so dang long to get it out, because when Last Jedi released, we had that content right before its release. So step it up, EA. Come on. I know Bryson's excited.
What are you doing, Bry?
I want that new Kessel Run Falcon.
Oh, by the way, this is our wanting to be sponsored by Peace Tea.
Peace Tea.
Hashtag ad. Hashtag sponsor.
Peace Tea. Give me free stuff. Where was that? Oh yeah, solo content. We're gonna get new skins, all kinds of other cool things from that. I'm really excited. Like I said, I want to fly that Kessel Falcon with Lando. I'll probably end up playing Fighter Assault even more often than I am now.
Tim, the stuff that we're doing today, we're doing something kind of new. It's going to be a Know Your Toy video, but it's also going to be a Through the Years video.
And an unboxing.
An unboxing. So we'll have fun with this one.
We're going to have a 3-in-1 today. It's going to be pretty fun. And I think it's about time for us to just go ahead and get right into it. So our topic today is Wookiees. Of course, the main Wookiee of everyone's focus is going to be Chewbacca.
Big Daddy.
Look at that guy.
This is the Elusive Concepts.
Woo! His hair is so soft. It's probably because he had that mud bath and then he took a shower. It just made his fur all soft.
Yeah.
I mean, if you haven't seen Solo, I urge you to see it. I'm sure most of all of you have seen it by now. And if you haven't, go see it. It needs support. As we all know, it's 50 million down where it's supposed to be in the box office. So, I mean, just one of you. I know some of you on here are millionaires, so just it's got that 50 million stacked away just in case you got to support a movie. Look, we're looking at you, man. We're looking at you.
So, that's where it all started, right there.
The vintage 3/3/4 Chewy. 12-back series. That is a really cool figure.
And this was the only mold we ever got for Chewy in the vintage stuff. They never changed it. There's some color changes on it.
How many releases do we get of Chewy in vintage?
Oh,
because I'm known by no means a vintage.
I mean, there's a 12-back, there's a 20-back, there's a 21-back, there's a 48-back, there's a 65-back, a 72-back. A lot is the answer.
A lot. We also have this really cool stuffed animal plush Chewy.
Vintage plush, yeah.
Look at him. He needs a couple turns in the washing machine, it looks like.
No!
Gosh, he looks so ragged. Maybe he just needs a haircut. That's what it is. He needs a haircut.
No, this is straight out of the mud pit, Chewy.
Oh, is it? Gosh, he looks rough.
What
And then,
do
of
we
course,
got here?
we've got 12-inch Chewy. This one's got better arms than a lot of them do. Some of them get, like, the bands inside just wear out or break, and then the arms just get super loose. And then he's got that spaghetti arm technique that Conor McGregor has. His bowcaster just slides up on his shoulder.
This is what he looked like. Well, where's it? He has a bandolier down in here. This is what the box looked like originally. And then what else do we got?
Then we've got the bandolier strap. It's for carrying your figures around with you wherever you go. This is how you knew you were the cool kid in the neighborhood. When you saw that one kid just walk up with the bandolier with all of his figures out there, and then you were just like, Mom, why can't I be cool like that kid? He's got all these Star Wars figures. He's just like wearing them around. And then of course there was probably that one kid who was also kind of a bully in that neighborhood who probably wanted to beat him up and take all of his figures because he was the cool kid, so he could be the cool kid.
You're not projecting at all.
No, not at all. But still, really cool. Look at that. Look at that face. It's a face only a mom could love.
That's a happy kiddo.
That is a happy kiddo. And then there's Chewy right next to him. See, the resemblance is uncanny here. I don't. These spot the difference games are getting harder and harder every day.
Now, we got a lot to go over here. We went kind of nuts with the Chewy stuff, so it's not necessarily in order of year of release or what version of the movie or.
But it's mostly in order. It's as in order as I could do it just off the top of my head. We mostly just went by toy line. So if really we should start here. Unleash the sides. So the first of our modern Chewbaccas was the Power of the Force red card Chewy. So here we go. He's looking all jacked. His hair is nice and groomed.
That's better than Peter Mayhew has ever looked in his life.
I would say. It's a lot buffer than Peter Mayhew has ever looked in his life, too. I mean, Chewy's been juicing. He's going to have no trouble ripping arms off of Stormtroopers now.
Let the Wookiee win, for sure.
Let that Wookiee win. That Wookiee slaps your girlfriend's butt. What you going to do?
Let the Wookiee win.
Right? Here we have the green Power of the Force. This is a more screen-accurate looking Chewy than the previous. He's a more slimmer still, a nice and tall figure like a Wookiee should be. Of course, this one's got the chain on him from when Leia Bausch is escorting him into Jabba's palace. Next, we have the Shadows of the Empire.
What do these go for?
I think these
I
ones...
know red card stuff starts at about $7.66.
This one's $10.66. This one's about $7.66. I think the rest of these are around the $7.66 range. Next, we have the Bounty Hunter Disguise Chewy from Shadows of the Empire.
So if you read the book, basically the main characters went into Bounty Hunter Disguise trying to track down Carbonite Han.
I was about to say, was it like Boba or something? I've never read Shadows of the Empire.
I mean, there's a lot more to it, but that's the short version.
Next, we have the other green Power of the Force with the flashback gimmick. Oh, look at that!
Wookiee Senator.
I don't think he actually ever was a Wookiee Senator, though.
Well, it's not him.
Oh, it's the other Wookiee Senator?
It's, what's his name, Yara or something?
Yara. We'll get to him in a minute. We have him here with us. But this is Hoth Chewy.
What's he go for?
$7.66. And I like this one because he's covered in the snow, so it is explicitly a Hoth Chewy.
What?
Then next up we have Power of the Jedi Chewy with the gaming table. This is probably one of my favorite Chewy figures because of the way he's standing in the box.
He's ready to check in.
It's just really cool because he's like, I know he's sitting in that position in the scene, but in the package he's standing in it, so it just, I don't know, it just looks kind of funny to me.
You know, fun fact about this one. We sell these for $7.66, but there is a version. You see that number in the bottom right-hand corner? Ends in 0100. There was a version of this that has 4 zeros at the end that at one point was selling for about $120 online. That was like 8 years ago.
Sheesh.
And it's just a stupid little variant. It just means that it was one of the very first.
That just sounds ridiculous. I don't think I'd ever sell a figure like that here in Order 66 for a price like that. And then we have...
Oh, Tim, it's the reflection from the... We're in a different spot than we usually are, so we're getting a lot of glare from the...
Yeah, I needed more room for all these Wookiee figures. I was trying to show you guys
we
today.
set up right over there, but now we're set up on the back side, so we're facing the vehicle wall.
Yep. Next we have also episode 5, Chewy, where he's working on the Falcon right before Han's trying to take off and get him out of here.
Chewy. Oh, with his goggles.
Yep, and he's got his goggles. And then before we get on to the other ones, I also have this figure pack here, where Chewy is escorted by Stormtrooper disguise Han and Luke.
Fun fact, this is Stormtrooper disguise Han, and there was only 2 ways that you could get that figure in the Power of the Force. So there was the Kellogg's mail-away, and there was this.
And I believe we have a bunch of those Kellogg's mail-away Stormtrooper Hans in our buy 2 get 1 free bag and tag section on our wall over there.
It's pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome. Next is the also Empire Strikes Back from the Attack of the Clones toy line, Chewie with C-3PO. And what's really cool about this...
You said what's the retail on the Jarek Champion?
Oh, 766.
766.
With this with this figure, the C-3PO, his head lights up when you plug it into his body.
Yep.
He also comes with a net that you can put all of C-3PO's other body parts in a bag and put them around his shoulders. I used to have this one when I was a kid. It was one of my favorite figures. In fact, I might still have that Chewie figure by itself.
Also retails for $7.66.
Next we have our Trilogy Chewie.
I like this one and that one are pretty much the same.
Yeah, more or less.
The head sculpt, I mean, they're close.
Pretty close. Next we have Yara, the Coruscant senator.
He's a pretty cool figure.
That's a pretty cool figure.
Wookiee senator on Coruscant represents his home world of Kashyyyk in the Galactic Senate. Blah blah blah. What's he retail at?
We have him for $10.66.
Pretty cool.
Next
You want to wipe out these guys?
Yeah, we'll wipe out these guys. Next is...
So we got Tarful.
Revenge of the Sith. So we've got Tarful.
Older brother.
I really like Tarful.
$10.66.
It's one of my favorite Wookiee figures. Of course, we have Chewbacca because he was in Revenge of the Sith along with Tarful, hanging out with Master Yoda.
Yep.
We've got the lighter brown Wookie Warrior.
So it's tan and brown.
And then we have the darker brown Wookie Warrior.
Also, both $10.66. Let's get a good shot. So this is just a straight up variant. I don't know if it was done because of a factory error, or if they did it just to get people to buy extra Wookiees. We lost them.
We also have a Wookiee Commando. There's only one Wookiee we're missing from the Revenge of the Sith toy line, and that's the Heavy Gunner, which is the really fat Wookiee.
We just had, that was Thick Baka.
Thick
Baka. Where they at? We just had somebody walk through over here, call and put in an order for a complete set of Episode 2, Episode 1, and Episode 3. And we were missing one figure from Episode 3 and one figure from Episode 2. And I think two figures from Episode 1. So we're sourcing those and looking for those for people. And
I know it's crazy. People are actually looking for Phantom Menace figures.
it's weird.
Who knew?
In case anybody else is looking for full sets of stuff, we can
look for you.
We
Pull them all
try
aside.
to put together whatever we can.
Get as much of it as we possibly can for you. Next, we have the second Saga.
Hold on. Let me get your advice. I'm looking for a multiple articulation Chewy 3.75 that'll sit nicely in the Legacy Falcon cockpit. Have you tried seating one in? I am asking because I don't like the twist elbow joint Chewy in the Saga line that comes with the Legacy Falcon.
This one might work pretty well. It's the Saga Legends collection from.
It was like 09.
Yeah,
Or not 09. It's a little bit. It's newer than that.
The articulation on this one's pretty decent. He's got ball joint elbows, and knee joints.
2010.
So he should probably sit in your Falcon pretty decently. Another good Chewy would probably
There's a good
be,
shot of the elbows.
would also be this Legacy Collection Chewy.
What are we missing from episode 1? Somebody's asking.
Battle Damage Destroyer.
Battle Damage Droideka and
The 2-pack.
2-pack pit droids. This one's pretty nice also.
Those, yeah, either one of those two
I
I
don't know
would
what's
think
up with
would
his
fit kind of
eyelash
nicely.
as well.
Or
We'll get to those in a minute.
Or even, oh wait, no, this is the swivel elbow.
Yeah,
joint
that's the one he
he's
said he
probably
doesn't
talking
like.
he doesn't like. So yeah, either of those two I think would work for you, bud. If you're
He's
interested
asking
in,
if they have decent knee bending for sitting position.
they look like they have knee joints on them that go pretty decent. I would say yes. If I had one loose, I could better say yes to you. If you're interested, but I can set them both aside for you and let you check them out. And
By the way, what's
Figure it
Bobby's
out.
shirt of the day?
oh, my Lost Toy shirt in the Last Jedi logo design. Love this shirt. Shout
What's the Lost Toys?
Shout out to my homies Lost Toys out in Dallas. So Lost Toys is kind of like a sister store to us. They are located out in Dallas off of Empire Circle. Or is it
Empire Central
Empire.
and in 35E.
35E. Really great guys.
No problem, Tim.
Brian and Matt, good friends of ours.
They specialize. They love Star Wars as much as we do, but
they specialize in pretty much
they
everything.
specialize in G.I. Joes and
Marvel.
Masters of the Universe, Marvel, DC, wrestling figures. Anyways,
All kinds of things. NECA.
who we got here? Yeah, a lot of like it.
So we have the Wookie Warrior from Saga, which is I think actually the heavy gunner figure from Revenge of the Three. Revenge of
the Three.
Revenge of the Sith. My brain's not working right
I
now.
don't think so, dude. The one that it might be the same actual figure with the different accessories, because the one that we're missing has. That's the one that we're missing.
Which one?
No, it's not the same figure.
Oh, you're right. It's not the same figure.
Number 68.
We also have the Saga Chewbacca. This one's also from Episode 3, or Revenge of the Three, as I called it earlier. That's gonna stick. Revenge of the Three. That's its new
1066.
new name. We also have Episode 6, Return of the Six.
Return of the Six.
Yeah.
You said Revenge of the Three and Return of the Six.
Return of the Six. Return of the Jedi Chewbacca from Jabba's palace, where he's got the chain when Leia Bausch escorts him inside. And then we also have Episode 5 Chewy. And this is the same C-3PO
Heather said
from
hashtag Revenge of the Three.
Revenge of the Three. This is the same C-3PO from the
Same
blue...
mold, same everything.
Yeah. The blue packaging in Attack of the Clones. And then
Interesting.
moving up, we have 30th anniversary Ralph McQuarrie's concept art.
No, man, that's Zeb.
It's what became Zeb.
Ah.
It was originally designed to be Chewbacca, and then they later used it to design the Lasats and Gara Zeb Aurelius in Rebels. Still a really cool figure, though. I have this one and a complete set of the other Ralph McQuarrie concept art figures.
Inspired by his Alaskan Malamute, George Lucas created one of the most enduring, well-loved, non-human characters of his saga. Constructed from a knitted mohair and yak fur, Chewbacca was given life by the actor Peter Mayhew and voiced by a wide array of animals from walruses to black bears. And there's the man that designed everything, Mr. McQuarrie.
I love Ralph McQuarrie's concept art. He made some really awesome concept art. And then we kind of briefly touched on these a moment ago when we were talking to one of our awesome viewers here. This is the Legacy Collection Chewy and the Saga Legends Chewy. Both
So
of them have
what movie
really.
do you think this one is representing?
This one's representing episode 5 because he's got the little rebreather mask.
Oh, for the Mind Knock Hunt.
From the Mind Knock Hunt.
Which
This
should
could.
have pulled one of those. There's Mind Knock Hunt right there.
This Chewy.
There's Chewy. There's the Mind Knock. I think that's the only time you can get Mind Knock.
No, there's another pack. There is a, which we don't have in stock at the moment, but there is a Power of the Jedi Chewbacca that comes with a Minoc.
Oh.
We're out of him at the moment. This one's also episode 5 Chewy. On the card that comes with him, you've got him in Minoc Hunt, and on the back, you have him on Hoth. So it's really any scene in episode 5 you want him to be in.
Cool.
And then, of course, we have the Rebels 2-pack. It comes with a Wookie Warrior and
Wolf Waro and the Wookie Warrior.
Wolf Waro is. This is a 2-pack we'll be unboxing here.
Which
in a few
one is
minutes.
itchy and stinky?
That one.
Where is our? Where's the Life Day Chewbacca?
I don't. I don't want to label one itchy and the other one stinky because then, what if one of them's actually itchy and the other one's stinky, and I just mislabel him, and then the other one just gets offended because I called him stinky and he's not. Maybe he's a good showering Wookiee.
But only with his human.
Yeah, but only with his human. Next we have the Force Awakens Chewbacca figure with this
Armor up
gimmick. I don't know.
Oh, by the way,
we don't know what
this
Hasbro
2-pack is
thinking.
$14.66. What they're thinking is, 9-year-old boys that want this type of crap. I don't know. What do we got here?
Next we have this comic pack where it's the the Marvel Comics adaptation of Star Wars, and we have Stormtrooper disguised Han and Chewbacca. Now these, you're wondering why they're so off-colored. Well, that's actually the color scheme they have in the comic books. So they release these figures with those color schemes. And
hi, Bryson.
They're quite cool.
Hello there.
General Brysoni,
General Cannoli.
you are a bold one. Next we have, that's the one we're going to unbox. Next we have Black Series Chewbacca. So we have the first one in blue card, and as we know, in case you didn't hear the story previously from one of our other videos, this was the whole reason that we got changed to the blue box Black Series, was because Chew was too big for the orange card, because it was...
Well, Vader also.
And Vader. And the cardboard actually came all the way across instead of the bubble. So they re-released it with a bigger bubble.
His feet are almost all the way down there on the bottom, so for them to stick with the same size box, they had to redesign the entire box for Chewie and Vader.
And I believe these boxes are about the same size too.
Yeah, but look,
instead
he's
of
got bent knees here.
Instead of redesigning the box, they just bent his legs a little bit. So this is the number 5 red card Chewie. This came out with Force Awakens.
Which for some reason we cannot keep in stock to save our lives.
No, we cannot.
This is literally the only one that we have.
And here is all of our favorite. The Solo: A Star Wars Story, Target exclusive Chewbacca.
Look out.
And he's got his goggles. He's got his
And
goggles.
is this the variant?
Oh, it is.
Do we have another one?
I don't think we do.
Grab a...
No, dude, that's the only two I've got in stock.
So, the variant is on the barrel. He's supposed to have a choke, or what's it called? Cocking mechanism.
Yeah.
For the pump.
With the pump thing, yeah.
Yeah,
the
pump
shotgun.
action. Yeah. This one's badass.
And then, of course, we have a Chewbacca pop with Porg.
Mostly because we didn't. I only grabbed this to show because we are sold out of the episode 8 Chewbacca's.
We're also sold out of episode 7, episode Solo, the Star Wars story.
Episode Solo.
Yes,
Episode Solo.
Hashtag episode Solo, the Star Wars story, Chewbacca with shotgun and stuff in 3 3/4 scale. In fact, I think we're sold out of almost all of our Solo stuff right now.
let's see.
We barely have any of it in Black Series and any of it in 3 3/4.
Right here next to episode 8. This entire rack had 3 rows and it was full, and all that we have left is that. It's pitiful.
Yeah, we gotta get more of that.
Speaking of Solo,
the most Solo Star Wars story content we have is the Solo action figure in Black Series and the Range Trooper. That's the most of our content that we have for Solo here at the
no, we have Kira, we have Lando.
We have one Kira and we have a few Landos.
Yeah, one last thing to show us.
And then we have the Unleashed Chewbacca.
Wild Wookie, episode 3.
Look at that facial expression he's making. He looks like a cat that you just throw in water suddenly. Just like all angry, like just all shock. God, so scary. Anyway, let's get over to that unboxing I was going to show you guys. So we were going to unbox a couple of these figures for you guys today. This Rebel packaging is really easy to open, which is why I didn't pre-open it for you guys. Just slides right out. And then there's this Wookiee, which is Wookie Warrior, and then the other one who is just named Wookie Warrior. So these were in the first, I think it was like the first couple episodes of Rebels, where
This is 5 POA.
where the Ghost crew heard of a bunch of Wookiees being transported to spice mines and stuff, so they freed them from the Empire. But Wookie Warrior has really stubby legs, and it's very off-putting. And stand them right next to each other. His legs are just so short.
They're about the.
They're about the same height.
Let's see. I think Wolf Warrior has them by just a little bit.
Does he?
Yeah.
I mean, he's big. It's just compared to the rest of his body, his legs look really tiny.
They do.
It's kind of funny.
He's got a big ass head too.
Yeah, he does. Anyway, so there you have it. We unboxed these Wookie Warrior and Wookie Warrior. Of course, we've got plenty of other Wookiee characters.
Bobby has a thing about limb length.
Limb length? I do have a thing about limb length. It drives me crazy. Things should be anatomically correct.
Oh, should they?
Yes. Especially Palpatine. If we have only one Palpatine figure, his arms shouldn't be like really short. Like they're like this length.
It's talking about Black Series.
Yeah, Black Series. Like, if you stand him up, his cane doesn't reach the floor. If you've got it with him, it doesn't reach the floor. It's like that much off of the floor compared to his scale. But it's something I'm nitpicky about. It drives me crazy.
So let's go over this stuff one more time. Now it's all messy.
So we got some vintage Chewy stuff. 3 3/4, the plush. Which one was this one?
Elusive Concepts.
Elusive Concepts Chewy head. It's
12
not a wearable
inch.
mask, unfortunately. Gosh, I wish it were. I'd be wearing it like all the time. Josh would be walking in here. Bobby, get that mask off.
Hashtag issues.
Yep. Then we have a bunch of 3 3/4 Chewies from and other Wookiees from over the years. We have Black Series Chewies. We have one of each. In fact, I think I only have one of each left in stock, actually. Those are my last 3. Episode 3, Saga, Trilogy, Clone Wars, Power of the Force, Power of the Jedi. I've got most of all of it. If you're looking for Wookiee stuff, come and see me. I'll help you out.
Hook it up.
So from all of us here at Order 66 Toys, I'm sure we'll have some more videos here for you soon. If you like them or if you have suggestions for other videos we should do, please comment or message us. If there's anything you're looking for in the store, if there's anything you saw in this video that you were interested in, go ahead and comment now or message us later as well as to what you might want, or if you're looking for prices, feel free to ask us about that too. We'll see you guys later.
Wait.
What's up?
Wait.
Oh, we got a comment?
Remember the Power of the Force Classic Edition 4-pack Toys R Us exclusive released in '95? I heard the Chewy from that is supposed to be a Kenner copy. They are all Kenner copies. Where do we have it? Aha. Is this what you were looking for? We're here, man. If you're ready for another cameo, just come in. And we don't sell these very expensive. I don't know what 99, this 99 nonsense is. Is that even our sticker? Somebody's about to be fired. That's better. There's Tim saving the day. There you go.
Yeah, that is our sticker. Somebody just put 99 on it.
Somebody put 99 on it. They're $39.66. Would like to know how you think it really compares to the original. So what they did with that, it's the same exact mold, just like they did for the Jumbo Kenner Gentle Giant stuff. It's the same exact mold. It's just got updated paint apps on it, and I think the gun is a little bit better. It's the same mold, but I think it's made out of a harder plastic. There you go. Alright guys, well, I think we're planning on doing another video here pretty soon today. Weren't we discussing doing a spoiler-rific
Han Solo.
Solo a Star Wars story? It's been long enough.
It's been long enough. If you haven't seen it by now, tough love. I can't keep it in any longer. I got to talk about this movie with my Star Wars community at this point. So if you haven't seen it, go see it while I'm doing this. While I do this next video, and then come back and watch it, and then comment and stuff, and send me messages about what you thought or whichever. So we'll see you in a minute. See you another time. May the Force be with all.
See you in a little bit, guys.